Hey Armando, it's Ken Cuellar, United Real Estate. I'm looking at the roof. I just wanted to see what kind of condition it was really in, and I do see the wear marks from the solar tubes here, but I'm looking at the roofing material itself, and this is in very good condition. There's hardly any granule release. It's still very solid, not worn out from the sun or anything. In 99% of the area, where they mounted the cleats for the hold downs, that's all been waterproofed well when they installed the system. Now I can understand they want to remove the system, and I know that's gonna, somebody's gonna have to come out and do that, or the homeowner might have a family member. But like these cleats here that hold it down, I would leave those in place, and this little strap can just be cut with a pair of shears. And these basically just could be lifted off. The only other part that they're anchored to the roof is right here, where you've got a bolt going through. So when that bolt is put out and removed, a simple Henry's tar to fill in the spot after the bolt's been removed. As far as the wear marks, and I do see them, and definitely it's not good for the granules to wear away, because over time that allows the sun to get to the actual paper, and that's what allows it to deteriorate. But this is by no means, by no means leaking or worn through, or in any way leaking, causing a leak. This is solid. There is nothing wrong with this. This is just that the granules have worn away. All that needs is a very small dab of some Henry's tar just to keep it waterproof, so that the sun doesn't continue to deteriorate the underlayment. Also keep in mind that it rained heavily over the weekend, and there were absolutely no leaks of any kind. Here's another spot where it's just the granules have been worn away. Let me show one more here. Same thing, just the granules are worn away, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with the actual underlayment there. So really, I do understand they want to get this thing off the roof. Probably wouldn't take more than a couple hours to cut these little straps that are holding everything down. Leave the tie downs in place, because they're very well waterproofed. These little knuckles that they use to mount them, but as you can see, same kind of idea, a tar of some sort to seal any openings up. But the condition of the actual rolled roofing material, there is no loose granules anywhere. This is in very good shape. There's no cracks. I do know that, and it should have been on the spuds, that there must have been a leak at one time before they purchased the home, because they had some drywall damage underneath, and this is probably where it was. This little area right here has been tarred, and my guess is water was sitting here and it got underneath. So clearly they repaired that, because again, we've had quite a few storms last month and then again over the weekend, and absolutely no leaking down underneath here. So to say that this whole roof needs replaced, I was a builder for 10 years. I'm not a roofing expert, but I've seen quite a few roofs, and I would say this roof has at least 5 years on it, at least. So I think it's a little far-fetched to say that, or recommend that it requires replacement, because all the overlaps, all the seams, there's a seam right here from the original installation. It's perfectly sealed up. There's one that's sealed up perfectly. See a seam right there between the rolls of roofing. All of them are like that. Anything under these tubes should be fine. It's going to probably have some soot, but it'll just have to be washed away with a hose. But yeah, really all that's going to be needed is, once this system is pulled off the roof, is just hose it down and then just take some Henry's and dab some little repair patching here and there. But definitely, and all the edgings, none of them are curled along the drip edge here. All the edging of the roofing is in excellent shape. There's no curling or lifting. So, yeah, I think we can work something out probably with the sellers on, you know, having the buyer having to pay to have this system, you know, yanked up off the roof, which is just basically demo. And then it can't be more than half an hour if someone just walk up with a can of Henry's patch and just cover over the little spots where the bolts, the anchors for the, where's that at now? The light's pretty bad here, but you know, the anchors where the bolts are going into the roofing here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 of them. So you pull those bolts out, patch those, and then just run a patch over the parts that were where the granules were worn off. Other than that, as you can see, if you were to come up here, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the roof from there. So I just wanted to put this together because I don't want you to just, you know, write it in an email and not really know what I'm referring to. But as you can see, everything, there's very, very little wear on the actual roofing material that's exposed to the sun. So hope this helps, and obviously let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.